Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 145 of our Let's Grow annual challenge. Today we are going to talk about and come up with an area of mental growth that we want to apply the growing process to over the next 7 days. We're going to pick a topic today. We're going to apply the 7 why exercise to it so we have a really solid foundation and motivation and reason for wanting to grow and add the growing process to this area and aspect of our life. And I'm going to share mine quickly. I just came up with it this morning as I was thinking about today's topic. And so what I want to do for growing and improving my mindset is I want to replace ants, automatic negative feelings, with, what did I call them? Hang on. I need my magnifying glass. Of course, it's not handy. Here we go. I want to replace it with automatic possibility thoughts. Apt, right? So we're going to go from ants to apt. I'm apt to get the results I want if I replace automatic negative thoughts with automatic positive thoughts. So that was my brainchild this morning. I'm going to share my 7 whys just briefly. I just quickly ran through it. The 7 whys exercise is a way to really dig deep and understand the core motivations or the core experience that caused us to adopt a belief in the first place, or the reason we feel a certain way about different areas and aspects of our life. And of course, this is a mental exercise because we're asking ourselves, we say, okay, what is our area that we want to improve and grow in? My area is replacing ants with apts, automatic possibility thoughts, instead of automatic negative thoughts. And like every other human being on the planet, no matter how much I practice, how much I develop this, and how much I use the tools, I still have negative thoughts. We just do. We're so inundated with negative messages and everybody telling us we can't do things, or rules and guidelines and things that tell us what is possible for us, which is totally ridiculous because only we determine what's possible for us or not. That just like everybody else, I still have those pop up every single day. I think I shared the other day, whenever I make a video, first thought in my head when I push finish is, oh my God, that was awful, or some version of that thought pattern. And then I go through in my mind all of the times I tripped over my tongue, said the wrong thing, didn't have my magnifying glass ready, etc., and just judge, critique. Now, if I use that to improve the videos every single day, maybe that would be a good thing. Maybe that would be automatic possibility thinking, and I could ask myself a better question. Okay, so why do I want to do this? Why do I want to replace ants? And I'm just going to read my responses to the 7 whys. And how we apply the 7 whys is we just say, okay, I want to replace ants with apts. And why do I want to do that? Well, because automatic negative thoughts are negatively impacting my results. Well, why are automatic thoughts, and in what ways are automatic thoughts impacting my results negatively? Well, they're increasing my stress. They cause me to react in less than optimal ways. Sometimes we're reacting in ways that are more emotionally driven than they are thought-provoking and rationally driven. You know, it's not rational to negative self-talk ourselves all the time, but we do it, right? The next why do I want to reduce stress? Why do I want the results that I want in my life? And why do I want optimum results? Well, because the negative ones hurt me and other people's feelings sometimes. And I don't want to hurt other people's feelings. Well, why do I not want to hurt other people's feelings? Well, because it negatively impacts my relationships with myself and with other people. If I'm talking to myself negatively, that is not adding value to my relationship with myself. And what's the most important relationship that we have? It's a relationship with ourselves. Why do I not want to negatively impact relationships? Well, because I love and want to positively impact those I love and care about and those I interact with, right? Why do I want that? Because I want to make a positive difference in the world. I want to make the world a better place. I want to make people that come in contact with me feel better for having done so, not worse. And I mean, anyone, right? Now, that's not always going to be possible because some people are a-holes and they need to know I'm not going to get steamrolled over, because I did that in the past and that didn't feel good either. And then why do I want that? Well, bottom line is because I want to make the world a better place and I want to leave my mark in a positive way on the world. I think that at some level, most of us that are good human beings want to do that. We want to know that our life was for a reason and that we had a good impact and we left a good impression with the people that we love and care about. And that's how we can look in the mirror at night and feel good about ourselves. So that's a quick run through the 7 why. Our action item today is to pick an area that you're going to apply the growing process to. Starting tomorrow, we'll hit the G, which is goals. So you're going to pick an area today, and then like tomorrow, I'm going to do the ants or replace ants with apps. I'll get that by the time the 7 days are over. Trinity's story is in the comments below, and we're going to carry Trinity's story throughout the next 7 days as well as today, just so we keep it consistent. I think that's working pretty well for as we go through the growing process and the sow process, to use the same person's story as we go through that. You can let me know if you don't think it is, but it's definitely easier to write and do, but I can still come up with, more people's stories if you think that would be more effective. I think it just becomes a little disjointed when we're going through a process to use different people's at each step of the process. Now, I may add a tool every day because the mental area and aspect of our life is so vast, it's almost impossible to cover it all in 31 days. So like I added the 7 why exercise today, I will probably go through a tool with each of the days of the growing process, just because I want to make sure I really hit home and cover some of the best tools that you can have in your toolbox to make your life what you want it to be. All right. Any questions? What do? You ask. You contact me and you ask. I'm hiding in plain sight. I'm not hiding at all. So if you need anything, do not be afraid to ask, because that's what I'm here for. Have an awesome day. Have fun with your growing process, coming up with you're doing your 7 whys and coming up with the area that you want to grow in. And we're going to hit it hard tomorrow and start running through our growing process. Have a great day, and I'll of course be with you tomorrow.